March 1st will mark 6 months since Hurricane Dorian ravaged the northern Bahamas. Dorian pummeled Abaco and Grand Bahama Islands with winds up to 185 miles an hour. With that, a 23-foot storm surge. The assault lasted for days when Dorian stalled.
Officials estimate damage at $3.5 billion. Now, the vast majority of the Abaco Islands being in that estimation. Electricity not expected to be fully restored until summer. Salt water from Dorian's storm surge contaminated drinking water. Roads were finally cleared in January, but debris hasn't been removed, simply piled up to the side.
Okay, we're going to stay on this topic for a bit. Let's talk about the Bahamas' long road to recovery with Matt Weidman. He's the president of the relief organization Love and Life Foundation. Matt joins us from Winter Park, Florida this morning. Sir, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Let's first focus on housing. Some 14,000 people lived in the Abaco Islands before Dorian, but most left because their homes were destroyed. A quick temporary solution is what, portable pods? Tell us about these.
Correct. So we have been providing what are called shift pods. There's a company called Insomniac. They're the largest music festival producer in the world. When they heard about what had happened, said, Matt, let's put 1,000 of these to work. So over the last few months, we have been placing displaced families into these pods so that they can have privacy and a sense of normalcy back to their lives. These pods are rigid frame, thermally insulated. They're about the size of a bedroom. So they can place them either on their private individual property or in larger communities that we have centrally located through the Abaco Islands with showers, water, food services, so people can get back home and begin the rebuild efforts.
And Matt, so of course those pods are helping with the temporary housing, but besides the housing, what's the greatest need on Grand Bahama and the Abacos right now?
Really, it's building equipment, both the physical equipment of dump trucks, backhoes, cranes, the wood, roofing material, plus the labor. So because there has so many people that have vacated the island, people are slowly starting to come back, but they need the equipment and the building material so that they can restart the building process of their community.
For those tuning in or listening, we're actually speaking to Matt Weidman of Love and Life Foundation in Winter Park, Florida. Matt, if you can you tell us about the other organizations that are part of the relief pipeline to the Bahamas? For example, like Crossroads Alliance.
Really, one of the most beautiful parts of this experience is seeing all these smaller NGOs and families come together. So over the last few months, we have created a supply chain between Crossroads Alliance, run by Steve Ewing, Lift, run by Mike Rettig, and The Glory, it's a barge, run by James and Shauna Downs. So collectively, we have trucks in the southeast that will go and acquire donations. Steve's warehouse in Titusville is 100,000 square feet, so we can collect those goods. Mike's group, Lift, handles all the logistics, coordination, customs, and everything, all the paperwork that goes along with that. And Shauna and James have a barge by which they will go to Marsh Harbor or to Freeport with either containers or vehicles. So effectively, these organizations came together to provide a nonprofit supply chain logistics organization. So those who want to continue donating or supporting can do so in a cost-effective manner.
Matt, you know, so many great organizations coming together, and of course, we know our viewers want to know how can they help. So what would you suggest to the people watching right now?
First and foremost, the transportation of all of the equipment, goods, etc., is very expensive. So I'd say go to crossroadsam.org and make a financial donation if you can do that. The other is, if you're open to coming to the Bahamas and having an experience unlike anything you've done, come and volunteer for a few days or a few weeks, and we're happy to help with the coordination. If you have skill sets in electrical, plumbing, building materials, or you just have a big heart and just want to come love on people, all of these things are needed in this disaster zone. So please get in touch with us. You can email us at loveandlife 501c3@gmail.com, and we'll help with all the coordination from housing in the islands to air transportation. Please get in touch and come volunteer.
Matt, thank you. And I sincerely mean that. I mean, some people stand by the wayside, others take action. You were clearly helping so many. Thanks so much for all that you and your organization are doing, providing help to victims in the Bahamas.
Yeah, of course. Just so many thanks going out to so many
true.
people. Thanks for talking with us, Matt. And let's talk about what's happening in Daytona.
That's right.